All right, this one is low-key hilarious. One of the most underrated rivalries in the WNBA right now, it might actually be NaLyssa Smith versus Angel Reese. And I'm not even joking. Now, yes, we all remember that first matchup. The one game the Sky won against the Fever since Caitlin Clark arrived. Chicago won that night. And let's be honest, Angel Reese absolutely cooked NaLyssa Smith. It was rough. Smith looked too small, late on rotations, and Reese dominated the glass. But here's what people forget. The very next time they played, it was a massacre in the opposite direction. Indiana blew Chicago out, and NaLyssa Smith outplayed Angel Reese badly. Meanwhile, Angel was chasing a double-double while down big, padding numbers late in a game that was already over. That's rivalry basketball. One game you get embarrassed. Next game you respond. But here's where it gets funny. NaLyssa Smith went live recently and typed NA into search. And what pops up? NaLyssa Smith blocks Angel Reese. That was one of her recent searches. That's objectively hilarious. Not disrespectful, just competitive. Because here's the truth, whether people admit it or not, Angel Reese is a name that moves attention. If you have a big game against her, people notice. If you block her, that clip circulates. And for NaLyssa, who's had an up-and-down career so far, moments like that matter. Let's be real about her trajectory. Came into the league with star expectations, had an inconsistent run in Indiana, then went to Dallas and struggled badly. Somehow still held enough value to move for a first-round pick. And yes, she won a title as a starter earlier in her career. Even if it was up and down, she was projected as a future all-star at one point. Some even debated taking her extremely high in the draft because of her potential ceiling. That hasn't fully materialized. But rivalry games, those still hit different. And here's something fans don't always want to admit. Players absolutely play harder in games people care about. When the spotlight is bigger, effort rises. We see it when teams play against Caitlin Clark. Guards come out ultra aggressive. We see it when Angel Reese is involved. Bigs want to prove something. That's not hate. That's competition. That's sports. Now, do I think this live search means NaLyssa is obsessed? No. Do I think it's some deep shot at Angel? Also no. I think it's funny. It's rivalry energy. And honestly, the WNBA needs more of this. Instead of taking everything as drama, lean into positional rivalries. Power forward versus power forward. Rebounder versus rebounder. Star versus rising star. That's how you grow narratives organically. At the end of the day, this isn't some scandal. It's just two competitive players who have gone at each other. One got embarrassed once. The other got embarrassed the next time. And now we wait for round 3. Because I'll tell you this right now. The next time NaLyssa Smith and Angel Reese face off, both of them are circling that game. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this rivalry is real? Or are we reading too much into it?